Hey guys, what's up? This is Theo here, and welcome to lesson 1 of the CSS Flexbox challenge here on Free Code Camp, Responsive Web Design Certification. So let's get to it. So introduction to CSS Flexbox challenges. You can read about this, but CSS 3 introduced flexible boxes or flexbox to create page layouts for a dynamic UI user interface. It is a layout mode that arranges elements in a predictable way for different screen sizes and browsers. While somewhat new, all popular modern browsers support Flexbox. This section covers how to use Flexbox and the different layout options it offers. Let's go ahead and go to the first lesson. Again, Flexbox is mainly used a lot of times for sort of positioning, and one of the most common things I would say it's used for is for centering things horizontally and vertically. Cool. So use display flex to position two boxes. So we can sort of see we have two divisions here inside of this division with an ID of box container. Let me just do a little bit of formatting there. Cool. So what we want to do is add the CSS display to box container. So what we're going to do is we're going to say display, and we're going to say flex, and that's basically, this is almost the same as if we were to float these two, right? I think if we did float left and then float right, something like this, that'd be basically the same thing as that. So in this case, we're just going to do display flex. Now they're right next to each other. Cool. Let's go ahead and run this and go to the next one. Add flex superpowers to the tweet embed. So you can read about this, but add the CSS property display flex to all of the following items. Note that the selectors are already set up in the CSS. Header. The header is profile name. Okay. So what we're going to do is write display flex here, and we're going to add it to profile name. Okay, sort of see what's changing. Follow button, H3 and H4. So everything's flexing now. Footer. Okay, now it's on the right, and stats. Cool. Good to go. Let's go ahead and let's see. Follow button. I guess I missed one. Where is it? Follow button. I guess I missed. I think I got it now. Your follow button should have a display property. The follow button. Yeah, I did put that. That's weird. Header, follow button. Header's H3. What am I missing? Your follow button. Follow button. Display flex. I thought it did have that. That's weird. Display flex. That's a little weird. Okay. I just put it in there. That's a little bizarre. Let me see. Where is it? Follow button, and I guess we can just add the button. Let me just see why it's not. Let me see why real quick. Run that. Follow button should have a display property set to flex. Let me just reset this real quick and do this. So header, display flex. I'm just going to do them one at a time. Okay. Footer, display flex. I don't know why. I think it's sensitive for some reason. H3 and H4. Display flex. Profile name. So now we want to go to profile name, right? And here we go. Display flex. Okay, now we want to do the follow button. Display flex. Must just be really sensitive for some reason. Okay, well, if we didn't get that, it's not a huge deal. I don't know why it's not. Seems like something's off with this, because we're clearly adding it. Not really sure. Anyways, let's just go to let's go to the next challenge on there, because not really sure. So use the flex direction property to make a row. So you can read about this, but you can do this by adding the flex direction property to the parent item and setting it to row or column. So add the CSS flex direction property to box container. So we're going to say flex direction, and this is going to ensure that they stay in a row, whereas if we give it column, they're going to wrap. So just sort of a, how do we want them to flex? In this case, we want them to flex in a row. We can sort of see as we expand and contract what's going to happen there. And, oh, sorry, we want row reverse. Row reverse will actually reverse, so red will be first. Cool. And good to go. And we'll go on to number 4. Add the flex direction property to create rows. So add the CSS property flex direction to both header and footer and set the value to row. So we're going to say flex direction. We want it to be row. And we're going to do footer. And we want flex direction to be row. Go ahead and run these tests. Good to go. And number 5, add the flex direction property to make a column. So we just talked about this, but again, we'll change this to column, and this will basically just wrap, right? And this would be sort of basically what we started out with, if you think about it, right? We started out with something like that. Cool. So that's it, guys, for lesson 1. I'm not sure why that lesson doesn't work. If you get it to work for you, let me know. Again, we're doing everything right. Could just be a bug. But yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to look in the description box if you're interested in any of the courses on React, JavaScript. And as always, guys, have a great day. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next lesson.